We'll tell you if Anthony Davis is finally on his way out of New Orleans. But we start today with LeBron James. The Los Angeles Times columnist Bill Plaschke said something quite interesting about LeBron 6 days ago on the Jorge Sedano radio show. For some reason, Plaschke's comments didn't gain traction until the last 24 hours when blogs started circulating his insight. Plaschke told Sedano, "I'm hearing that if they whiff on free agency, if they whiff on a trade, which I don't know how likely that is, but if that happens, they've got big trouble with LeBron. I mean, the LeBron era could be over before it starts here." I heard this for the first time yesterday. Somebody very connected said, you know what? If they whiff, LeBron's going to say either I'm out of here or get me out of here, or the Lakers just might as well just get him out of here. So this is huge.
Bye-bye.
Yes, it is huge. It's also rather predictable. LeBron and his agent, Ric Paul, are putting guns to the heads of the Lakers owner, Jeannie Buss, and general manager, Rob Pelinka. Look at me. I'm the captain now. The Lakers franchise is being hijacked. This is a real-life reenactment of the movie Con Air. A bunch of con men and women trying to take the controls of Jerry Buss's old airplane. That's all this is. You want to know why Magic Johnson didn't contact LeBron before quitting the Lakers? It's because Magic figured out LeBron and Rich had a hand in undermining his power.
What?
Who do you think Pelinka was gossiping with about Magic's incompetence and how he treated the Lakers presidency like a mafia no-show construction job? Ric Paul. LeBron and Paul relocated to Los Angeles because they knew the Lakers organization could be hijacked. Magic was an easy mark. He's a spades card partner no one wants to play with. Magic is the type to be two-suited, holding the big and little jokers, and tell his partner, I got three and a possum.
What the hell?
Magic knows LeBron played a role in undermining him, but he still has no idea Ric Paul put a Duracell battery in his back and baited him into going after Rob Pelinka. Pelinka has survived so far, and that means LeBron is having to get his hands a little dirty. That's why a little birdie told Plaschke that LeBron would bolt if Pelinka doesn't deliver a championship-caliber superstar. The same little birdie gave ESPN's Dave McMenamin the same warning. McMenamin told Sedano, if it's July 10th in Los Angeles and the Lakers have had to settle for whomever does not meet the criteria of bringing in a star who can make them an immediate contender, you can only imagine where things could go. These are the same tactics Kobe Bryant used to get his way in Lakerland. The difference is Kobe threw these type tantrums in 2004 and 2007 when he was still in his prime and after he had delivered 3 championships to the Lakers. LeBron isn't in his prime, and he's delivered the Lakers nothing but headaches. I can see this whole thing ending just like the movie Con Air. That plane crash landed on the Las Vegas Strip with one convict emerging as the hero. My money is on Kobe Bryant emerging from the shadows as the ultimate winner. All right, joining the desk now are NBA champion Matt Barnes and Bleacher Report's Ric Bucher. Marcellus, I'll start with you.
Yeah.
With LeBron hijacking the Lakers, would that be a good thing?
No, it wouldn't be a good thing. It'd be a great thing if he was flying the plane, but hijacking, like with resistance, with tension and takeover and
turbulence?
Yeah, turbulence. Nah, not that part. But the end game should be LeBron James, face of the franchise, lead recruiter. The only cachet that this franchise really has between the white lines in terms of value and fullness. Yeah, LeBron should be flying this plane. But I don't think this story really got traction because it doesn't make a lot of sense if you really look at it in terms of what LeBron James has said, not people closely connected to the organization. LeBron has said, 1, I'm the GOAT. 2, I have nothing left to prove. And I came to LA for reasons outside of basketball. Forget closely connected. He just told you this is a part of the LeBron James enterprise portfolio. And his portfolio has, on the court with the Lakers, off the court because of the Lakers, all the endeavors he's doing in entertainment and extracurricular activities, family stability, all those things are part of the portfolio. If one is not doing as well as the other, you don't scrap the portfolio. You don't scrap Los Angeles.
So it's a bluff.
So what's a bluff? There's no traction to the story that says LeBron James is behind the scenes trying to run a coup. This is just a guy who says, look, bad start. I can rebound. This organization can rebound. I'll stay pat and be the face of the change going forward.
Yeah, if he's trying to hijack them with a piece, the Lakers are able to say to him, LeBron, there are no bullets in that gun. Like, where are we going? We've got you signed up. This is where you want to be. And ultimately, in talking to people around the league, what can they get for him? I talked to one owner who said, for where we are, it doesn't make sense for us. Another one who said, yeah, we'd be interested. It was a young player and a first-round pick. Now, that's a long way from the way we saw LeBron James once upon a time, but looking at his age, looking at where he is and how comfortable he would be going to whatever team when this is where he wanted to be, none of that makes sense. So the leverage really isn't there for him to hijack the Lakers at this point.
I just think it's just they felt like they needed to bring LeBron's name up. That's all it was.
No. Bill Plaschke doesn't operate like that.
I mean, LeBron wanted to come to the Lakers. Although the start hasn't started the way anyone saw it, it's hard for me to see him just getting up and leaving. I mean, my whole situation is management has to get cleaned up. They have to figure out what is going on with management. Second, if they're able to land one star, maybe not a superstar, but one star this summer, they have to be content with that. I think they have to do kind of a reassessment, some PR cleanup before and realize, like, this is not the Laker brand people are proud to come join, people fear. All that is out the window now. So they have to do some damage control, cleaning up the image of the franchise, cleaning up management. And if you get one good player, whether it be a superstar or an all-star this year, you got to be content, hoping that over the season you guys can do some good things, and then possibly the summer of the following summer, you land another superstar and really try to make that run in his third and fourth season.
Look, I'm not saying that Bill Plaschke can't be led astray. But, dude, this is one of the most experienced sports journalists we have left. There's still, there's just a handful of them. Rick's in that handful. There's just a full that are still out there working. Somebody told him.
Yeah.
This. Now, look, and trust me, it may be an idle threat. It may be a bogus threat.
Like you said.
But again, and then for Dave McMenamin basically to co-sign, that's another good, young, credible journalist. They're not just pulling this out of their rear. Someone put that battery in their back.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you it's a dead-ass battery. Let me tell you why. LeBron James had his best friend sitting there, at least publicly. I don't know where LeBron's going. I don't know what LeBron's next move is. People were chasing LeBron. These are people close to LeBron, but now people closely connected to the franchise are going to know more than what LeBron is really about. He went and landed this plane through turbulence to a 35-win franchise last year. If it were just about basketball, what was LeBron James doing here in the first place? And now they're a 37-win franchise, and you're saying it's time to dip? That's not what LeBron's about.
Let's deal with a hypothetical potentially. Let's say they don't land a superstar, and they haven't been great at that. Let's say they don't. You think LeBron just sits here, I'm going to do a replay of last season again? You think he's good with that?
No, but you mentioned 2007 with Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
Not only was he in his prime, but he was also a free agent that year in terms of pending and wanted and had that leverage. LeBron signed up. This is probably his last deal.
If they get no one,
yes,
you think LeBron just?
No. I'm sure he's not going to be happy. But what
he's not going to try to force his way out.
What can he ultimately do? Well, okay. So are you not going to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can.
What?
He can. And what I mean by that, load management, that new word they gave us. He can load management his way up out of L.A.
Boy, that's a hell of a way to end your career.
Yeah, I just think if we're sitting here this time next year and it's been another disaster, I would be more willing to listen to possibly leaving after. Okay, I've had 2 seasons. I don't believe in this management no more. I need to leave. But right now,
my hypothetical though, they get no one.
Yeah, you're right. I hear you. I'm saying if they go to another year,
in October?
It's going to be an ugly, complaining season, and we're all going to be talking about LeBron again all season because management wasn't able to do anything. And then after next season, if it's the same as it was this past season, I could see possibly like I got to get out of here.
Well,
but not yet.
Let me push back. Let's go back to before LeBron's injury this year. And this team, even though 4th in the West is a little exaggerated because they were two wins from 10th.
Yeah.
However, this team was playing well, and they had a young core that they were forced to play with. I always said, bring in LeBron if you want, but don't trade away this young core. They have tons of talent in that nucleus. Brandon Ingram, we don't know what's going to go on with his blood clot and medical situation. But if you are forced to play with LeBron James and this young core, you have something. Who are you scared of in the West, especially if Durant leaves Golden State? Are you scared of Portland? Are you really? Are you that scared of Denver? LeBron with crew, this young core, oh, they could do damage in the West.
I give you all